This is a £2.25 million luxury loft apartment for sale that has incredible views over the city and world-class amenities. Today I'm taking you inside a £2.25 million luxury loft currently listed by Nest Seekers. Before we head inside and I give you the tour, let me tell you a little bit about the area that we're in. We're in Stratford, East London, and it's where much of the 2012 Olympics took place. This area didn't have very much going on back then, but now it has completely boomed and it has tons of new build developments as well as other things like the Westfield Shopping Centre. It's also about to get a huge cultural boom as some of London's most iconic institutes are building up some homes here, like Sadler's Wells, the V&A, and a couple of the city's most prominent universities. We are in East London, but we're still really connected here. It's just a few minutes to get to King's Cross St. Pancras, and we're close to Hackney Wick, which is a huge creative hub for the area. Okay, I'm gonna take you inside and show you some of the crazy, amazing amenities that they have too. Come on in. We are 27 floors up with floor-to-ceiling windows that are 6 feet high that look out onto almost all corners of London. And by the way, this loft was designed by the architects who designed the Burj Khalifa in Dubai and also One World Trade Center in New York. Okay, let's start with the living room area. Now, imagine that you wake up one morning on one of those dark, dreary winter days and you come down to your living room, you get your cup of coffee, you get your newspaper, you sit on your sofa, and you can start your day by watching the sunrise over the city. Then we've got the kitchen area. I feel like I would cook way more if I had views like this when I was cooking, which isn't really very difficult because I don't cook that much. This kitchen might not look like the biggest in the world, but all of the appliances can be controlled right from your phone. You have a special tap here that gives you automatic boiled water. And plus, anytime I've ever lived in a house that has an island, it is always the meeting point and the center of where everybody congregates when you're entertaining. So you can be cooking or you can be pouring them their wine and they can just sit at the island and watch the view over the city. And then once you have cooked your meal or poured your wine glasses or whatever you're doing for these people who have come to your house, then everyone can sit at your beautiful long table and imagine having a twilight dinner looking out over the lights of Canary Wharf and a bunch of other different parts of London and beyond. Okay, let's go see the 2 bedrooms next, and we're gonna start in the master bedroom. Storage is such a problem in places in London, so just behind you, there is a ton of built-in storage for you to put all of your belongings so that you can tuck them away. You don't have to see them clogging up your room because this is supposed to be your zen, peaceful place. And when you settle down at night into your bed nice and cozy, you're gonna still get those amazing views. So you can see West Ham Stadium, the sparkling buildings from Canary Wharf, lots of things to admire while you get all cozied up and ready for bed. And because this is the master, there's also an ensuite master bathroom, which is great because when it's time for you to shower, you don't have to traipse around your apartment with, frankly, very big windows for people to see into. Naked, you can just walk right into your ensuite bathroom. let's go to the guest bedroom. If you don't actually want guests to come over, you could turn this into an office instead. But otherwise, it is big enough to be a guest bedroom, and there's also built-in storage, so they can tuck all their stuff away and you don't have to deal with it. And of course, we don't want the guests to be using your ensuite bathroom, because we know what happens when guests use your bathroom. They use all your nice shampoo and all that conditioner. It's very expensive. So we're gonna put your guests into their own bathroom. I feel like I fit in really well here. Okay, so I've shown you all of this loft that's for sale, but there's a lot more to buying this loft than just what you've seen. The architecture, it was developed by the Manhattan Loft Corporation, which they're the people that are behind Chiltern Firehouse and the St. Pancras Renaissance Hotel. You know the one, it's the one that's in the Spice Girls video. Yeah, that's the one. It's 42 stories of 145 hotel rooms, 248 loft apartments, 2 restaurants. Three bars. There's 3 terraces. A fitness center, fully equipped meeting rooms, a ton of stuff that you get when you live here. This is one of the residence terraces, and they have all these sunbeds for you to lay on, and there's usually a machine that pushes them around, but they move so that you can move with the sun and always be laying out where it's nice and sunny. As I mentioned, this property is on the market for £2.25 million. And if you're interested, it is listed by Nest Seekers, who you might recognize from $1 Million Listing and $1 Million Beach House. There's a link in the description box of this video if you want to find out more about this property. And if you just like seeing properties around London, then I have a bunch of other videos for you that you can watch just by clicking the box that's popping up right below me. And for when it's red, when you're get the day snow